Check back in with Dave Bacon at Presque Isle. Dave, we talked about the Indians and the Twins getting ready. The Indians aren't where they are without Jose Ramirez, who has just been unbelievable, including yesterday when he hit a two-run home run in the seventh inning of the opening game, accounting for the only runs of that game. Comes back, hits a home run to start things off. The Indians win 5-1. And now there's not an out in that lineup anymore.
No, and you know, we kind of said they needed Jose Ramirez to be the guy they thought he was, and he's starting to really do that, especially the last, really since the All-Star break. He's been really, really good.
Yeah, since the All-Star break, hitting .330 with 13 doubles, 9 home runs, 25 RBIs, and 19 runs scored. That doesn't show you the fact that he's doing it from both sides of the plate. Dave, don't you find it interesting as a former pitcher? Don't you find it interesting that he's come alive both right-handed and left-handed? And those numbers are pretty much the same for both sides of the plate. You'd think if you're in a slump, you're in a slump, but apparently not.
You know, it just kind of makes you scratch your head and wonder what exactly it was that broke out. You know, Terry Francona kept saying just before the All-Star break that he was barreling the ball up and was hitting the ball foul a lot, and he was really close to getting that timing mechanism back. And it looks like the manager knew exactly what he was talking about, because he's been outstanding.
Well, I thought I saw a hitch in his swing for much of this year and a little bit of last year. Did you notice? Because it's not there anymore.
You know what? I didn't pay close enough attention to what he was doing to be able to tell. The one thing is he's getting the timing with his foot down in his load, as they call it, and he's doing that. That's what all good power hitters have, is that load, and they're able to, explode through the ball. And he's really found the timing of that since the All-Star break, without question.
Yeah, he has. But the other thing, when some guys are in a slump or they're struggling at the plate, their defense it winds up hurting them. Jose Ramirez has not given up defensively. He's made several sensational plays, especially since he's starting to hit again. But for the most part, he's been doing it all year.
Yeah, he's been the guy, except for the hitting was such a struggle early in their year. And it was, remember, it was the back half of last year too. But his defense was consistent throughout. He had always been playing good defense. The other thing is they're starting to get a little bit more from Jason-Kipnis. And those were the two guys that, we had talked about. If they were going to make up that big deficit that they've cut down to 2 games, those were going to be the guys that really had to perform. And they did, and then the front office went and added Reyes and Puig at the trade deadline. So now, the Twins haven't seen this lineup. And I don't think the Twins' pitching is as strong as it has been to this point. I think it's going to get even more back to what is normal for Minnesota's pitching.
I would agree with you for sure. The other thing